morning. All right. Today, November 16th, we are going to get started with our annotations of a simple act. So you read this yesterday. Today, we're going to take a closer look and write our signpost, which you should have done. You already did step one. So today, we're going to do step two, which is opening a graphic organizer. Because our essential question in this unit, you guys, is what can one generation learn from another generation? And we're working on the skill of text evidence. Are you able to pull text evidence from a story and be able to explain how it fits your claim? So let's go ahead and go into week 13 on Schoology here. You're probably already on the Pear Deck. That's what this slideshow is. But let's go to the Generations graphic organizer. When you open this up, everyone will be pushed up their own copy of this. And we're going to have 5 different stories. We're on the very first one, and it's called A Simple Act. And so, because we're working on text evidence and explanation here, working on a claim and supporting it with text evidence, sorry, I think I said that backwards. We want to take away from each story what does the older generation learn and what does the younger generation learn. So in A Simple Act, we have 2 characters to focus on. We have Laura, who would be our older generation, and then we have Maurice, who would be our younger generation, right? So I kind of did a sentence starter for you already. We have in a simple act, okay, we're talking about the older person. It would be Laura Schroff learned, and if we go back to what we just annotated when you watch that video, she learned, I'm going to go back to my annotation so I have this written correctly. She learned to be grateful for what she has and for the chance to share it. Okay. Well, actually, that would kind of be text evidence. Let's go ahead and do, she learned to be grateful, period. For example, and then I need to go back into the book and find a specific quote with page number that would show this. Like, for example, quote, he taught her to be grateful for what she has and for the chance to share it with others. And that was on page 35. Okay. So the lesson she learned, I'm going to bold the lesson she learned was how to be grateful. So notice we have the title of the text, the person's name, the lesson they learned, and then text evidence to support it. Okay. We're going to do the same thing over here for Maurice. So in a simple act, comma, Maurice Mazik. Did I spell his last name right? I got to go back and check. Maurice, no, I did not. Mazyck. Maurice Mazik learned, and if we look back at our annotations, he learned to trust others. We're going to go ahead and bold that. And then we're going to put in text evidence. How do I know he learned that with the page number it says it on? I'm looking at the last paragraph of our textbook on page 35, paragraph 9. It's that quote by Ernest Hemingway, and it says, for example, the best way to find out if you can trust somebody is to trust them. Page 35. Okay, so notice how it's pretty simple. You're putting the title of the text, the person's name, the lesson they learned, and a piece of evidence to support that claim. So you kind of have like 4 things in there. And we'll do this for each of our stories that we read. I did the first one for you. So you need to copy this into your graphic organizer. But the rest you'll be doing on your own using the exact same format, okay? So go ahead and pause this video and copy it into your graphic organizer. Notice how I'm just modeling for the first story, but you'll have to do the rest on your own. All right, do some good stuff today.